So we don't know what the internet is yet. It's too soon to define it, too soon to limit it. We need it to be free and open much longer so that we can have more opportunity to innovate. And we don't know where media is going to go. We don't know what it's going to be, but we're starting to see little glimmers of it now in people starting new ways to create new relationships with people. The fact that Google, through its traffic apps, knows where I live and where I work. Media don't do that. Google, big, gigantic Google, knows me as an individual. Media companies don't. So I think media companies have to work very hard on inventing new relationships with people as individuals, not as a mass, on rethinking the form of what we do, and out of that will come new business models. Everyone in media asks the same question. How am I going to make money to pay for all this? And again, I don't know, but I think that the main advice I have to give is we've got to understand ourselves as fully digital companies, digital enterprises. If we can't become fully digital before the point at which print becomes unprofitable, then we'll die. So we have to rethink what it means to become digital enterprises, to become profitable at digital, to not worry anymore about whether print in the old media is our only way to survive. Then, when that day comes, if we are fully profitable as digital only, if print is still profitable, it still makes money, fine, keep printing. But if it doesn't, that's the way you're going to survive. So I think that what we're all struggling with in media across the world is the definition of digital first. Well, the internet gave me a second childhood because the internet gave me a chance to rethink everything I do. I have old friends in newspapers who still struggle through the old way, and they're a little jealous now that I get to do what I get to do. And the way that happens is mainly because I teach. And so now I work with young people. I work with young entrepreneurs, and I try to teach journalists how to start businesses, how to rethink media, and that's what keeps me young and keeps me going. And so that's what makes me rethink what we do as media from the very foundations. I unfortunately am too old to see where this is going to end up. If you look at the Gutenberg calendar, it's going to take 50, 100, or 150 years to really understand what the internet is. But it's amazing to be here at the beginning of this phenomenal process. When blogs started, I think we in newspapers thought it was a column. It was another way to tell the world what we think. That's not a blog. A blog is a conversation. I mentioned here at the conference a book that was written in 1999, I think, called The Clue Train Manifesto, that says that markets are conversations, and conversations are held by people. And people understand when they're not hearing a real and authentic human voice, when they hear the voice of an institution. We tried to use blogs in media at first as just another way to publish, but the bloggers understood that blogs are conversations with people, back and forth, through the link. And so a blog post, at some point it's just a content management tool, it's just content. But it's something very different because it uses the link to connect with the rest of the world. And that's what makes a blog post a blog post.